It is the Rockin' Roadshow. I am your humble host, the Flashman, the Fritch, joining us in studio, even as we're speaking. The Hoff is here. I apologize. Let me turn that on for you there, brother. Is that better?
Yes, it is.
How you doing, man? How are things? How are things in the world of the Fritch?
Things are fantastic. I'm all pumped up after the State of the Union last night. My nipples are all hard.
Yeah.
From it. I mean, it was stimulating. It truly was.
Yeah. Good stuff, huh?
It was mind-blowing. If you could stay awake and watch it all.
I watched House.
You did not miss any. Actually, I will say, I know I'm like the political analyst for your show.
Yeah.
Not that I come on as much as I used to because
you got your own thing going
on. Busy.
Not to mention getting the good housekeeping seal of approval on the Fritz show.
But
proud of you for that, by the way.
Oh, thank you. But that being said, although it's a little messy now, but that being said,
yeah.
If you saw last year's State of the Union,
no, I think I watched Frasier.
Okay, what about the year before that? Did you watch the one before that?
It was Seinfeld.
Okay, well, if you were in the audience or watched any of the previous two, you pretty much got the gist of this one. It was pretty much the same damn thing. I'm just saying.
Pretty much?
Pretty much, yeah.
Do you think we can get that on YouTube?
You probably could. The whole hour and something of it, yes.
What'd they cover? What are they talking about?
Well, blah, 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 blah. They covered investing in America.
Yeah.
In high-speed rail and green jobs. Which, by the way, for every green job created, 10 normal jobs go away. Bet you didn't know that statistic.
What?
Yeah. So that's what we need to do.
Seriously?
Is create more green jobs. No, seriously.
Yeah.
How does that work? Why is that?
Because
explain it to the common folk like me.
Honestly, I don't know how it works, to be quite honest with you.
It would seem like you'd want to go green, but if it's...
Well, it has something to do with usually EPA standards, and like they eliminate a job to create a job, basically.
Uh-huh.
So, like in Europe, they've done studies, and for every, I think, 3, it's basically like 10 to 1. For every one job created, they lose 10.
You know, the whole thing about it last night is I felt like he was campaigning to get the presidency again. It was like a repeat of when he was campaigning, though, back when he was going to run for president.
No, it was. It was very much, I'm a middle-of-the-road guy, which he's not, but he was like, I'm middle of the road, and we're going to work on this and that. By the way, I could not find the clip anywhere, but on the Fritz show earlier today, I'm the first person and only person in all of America that pointed this out. He was booed last night.
Who was?
By his own party. Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Was he really?
He was heckled.
And it was during the part where he mentioned tort reform, which is trial lawyers.
Uh-huh.
And he said basically there's something that Republicans have been talking about forever that we need to...
Boo.
Yes. And it was from his own party that booed him. But it was only like a couple of people.
The lady
and they
got taken
quickly...
away.
Yeah. Oh, did it really?
The lady got taken away.
Who was it?
I was gonna say, do you think somebody got a little reprimanding action going on at the end of the day?
Because nobody on the other... What network were you watching it on?
I was watching it on CNBC.
See on Fox, CNN, because I was flipping to it, no one mentioned it, and I'm like, the man was booed. No, someone yells "you lie" and it's all over the news, but someone boos from his own side of the aisle, and no one wants to talk about it.
It's a real light boo too. It was like boo. That's all you could hear.
So was it a congressperson?
It was a lady that got taken away.
So it wasn't a congressperson.
Well, I don't know. She could be a congresswoman.
Well, but I mean, she's not in government. She was more than likely.
Sure. They knew her name. They knew exactly who it was.
They did know who it was.
The guy said it. The guy said her name.
I knew.
Sheila Johnson, you're out.
It was real subtle how they came up to her though and bent over, grabbed her by the elbow, and just stood her up and walked her away. They didn't make it like snatch her by the back of the hair or anything like that.
Snatch her up by the hair of the head. Get her up out of there.
It was a real light boo.
That's interesting. I would have. I wish you could remember who it was because I would love to know who it was.
Let's look that up.
I'm sure CNBC's got it.
I cannot find the clip anywhere. I mean, and I don't have time to watch an hour and 10 minutes of broadcast again
what do you got
to get that 10-second clip.
Get it up on YouTube. You can fast forward to it.
Dude.
I'm just saying.
Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that?
I don't know.
I don't know exactly what.
That's why I got your back.
I watched an hour and 10 minutes of it. I don't know exactly where it happened.
Was that before or after you nodded off?
I don't have the Hoff on my production team to help me with that.
You need people. I got
do
people.
need
I
people.
got I got the Hoff.
Listen, I need a producer, a real producer,
Yeah.
and I need 2 researchers.
All right.
And that's it. That's what I need.
Get on that, will you?
I'll produce it. You talk.
You don't understand what producing is.
Oh yeah, I do. I get the research for you too.
Okay. All right. He's putting. Okay.
Why coming up here stealing my people, man? I have
Holy
people. He's
cow.
taking my people.
Dude,
Different time zone.
because I pay more.
Oh. All right.
Listen, the Fritz Show has a huge budget. Huge.
That's what I hear.
Huge.
it's like
That's why-
worldwide.
It is worldwide.
That's why.
It's worldwide.
That's why I'm
Dude,
suffering.
all kidding
That's why I'm
aside.
suffering.
All kidding aside.
He's on the internet.
On a daily basis, you could go and check on my website. I have the most obscure hits from the places you've never even heard of. I'm like,
I know it.
how in the hell did you
The
find my
Turks.
website?
Jasper, Florida.
He's the Turks.
No, I'm serious. Like, you'll find something from like
The
I don't know.
Caicos Islands.
Something
Istanbul.
weird.
You do have some strange ones. I heard you talking to Chuck about. Where was it the other day? You said you got a hit from you burst right up in there and said you're not going to believe, and it was. I didn't even know how you pronounced it. Where was it?
I don't know where that was, but I remember I also said you will not. I said on the air one day, I said I brought up Stalin from Russia.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And I said, watch. I said somebody's going to hit. I said there's nothing on my website that says anything about Stalin. I said, watch. This is a test. I'm going to have a hit from Russia. I said they were monitoring broadcast. The next day we looked. Absolutely,
Boom.
there was a from. Oh God, what is the Moscow?
Moscow.
It was from
Moscow.
Moscow.
That's
I'm
in
like,
Russia.
see,
International.
dirty communist bastards.
That'll be Fritz
You know
Show
what it is?
International.
As they told 10 friends, and 10 friends told 10 more.
That's it.
That's right. Exactly what you should be doing right here on the
Matter of fact,
Rockin'
go do that
Roadshow.
right now. Roadshow. Go do it.
Tell 10 friends.
Go tell 10 of your friends. Get up on Facebook.
No
Have
Do
kidding.
your 10 for the
tell
day.
10 more.
I've been pimping your show pretty hard every single day.
And I've been pimping your show pretty
I
hard
know.
every single
I'm just
day.
saying.
Y'all
I
are a
return
bunch
the
of
love.
Pimps.
A little cross-mogenization going on
Yeah.
right here.
And I also pimp the
Pinup
good-
girls.
yes, Pin Up America.
There you go.
PinUpAmericaRadio.com, 8 o'clock tonight,
I'll
or
tell you
IPN
what, man.
Studios.
You know, you got to hang out with them, and you
Yes.
and I said, Fritz, are you going to come out? No,
No.
I'm not showing up. Fritz
No.
was the first one here.
I was
setting
here.
up.
I was here waiting. I had the set up. No, I didn't.
Set
I'm
the
just
set
kidding.
up?
I'm just kidding.
Little
No, but
set.
seriously, well, I didn't think I was gonna be able to come. Honestly.
Why not?
Well, you know,
Things to do, people to do.
I got small
Places to
children.
go?
I got small children,
Cheerings?
and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you know you have to take care of your
You're cheering.
household duties, your
I gotcha.
children,
You're cheering.
and so
Children.
sometimes you know they require my attention.
How many
so.
children you got?
2.
You got 2 children.
Two.
That he knows
One,
of.
one is 1, and the other is fixing to turn 4 in March.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Look at my boy right there working it out.
he's
He started
going on
late.
4, but he might as well be 27 because he's a little smart aleck already.
Good thing they're not 22 going on 40.
I'm telling you.
Well, I
man.
don't see how too. You know, I spoke with my ex-work husband this morning, Billy Ray, and Billy Ray was talking about you. He said he's been catching the show, and he's like, dude, and he said, I got to tell you, man. He said the Fritch is becoming quite the karaoke superstar.
Oh,
He has
here we
become a
go.
Thursday night regular. And I went, really? I said, well,
No
I tried to
comment.
get him out there for years. It just had
No
to.
comment.
It just took somebody else to ask him other than me.
No,
Pretty much.
no. Honestly, I told you the story. The
Years.
only no
Years, Fritz.
The
You and I
only
I've
reason
known you
I
for
did
years.
it, my wife has been begging me to go sing karaoke for the longest time. The only place I've ever sung is in my car, or in the shower when nobody's at home. And
I'm calling BS on it. but
so no, I'm telling you.
just
So
saying.
so
I saw
In
that
the
come
shower
through.
when nobody's out. You heard that, right?
nobody's home. No.
It's one of the things you're supposed to keep in the shower.
So are we to understand you don't shower if somebody else is home?
No, that's not what I
All
intended.
right.
Okay.
But see what had happened was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, the night that you guys invited me to come out,
Mhm.
I said I'm not singing unless 3 horrible people get up there, and I know I'm not in the top 3 worst singers in the place.
Oh, I didn't sing that night, so.
And
it
sure
wasn't me.
enough, 3. No, no, dude, no. You're like a superstar compared to these people.
Armando.
No offense, but I mean, you're like, you're like, I don't know, you're like Tom Jones compared to these people or something. I don't even know how to describe it.
I'm like that anyhow,
The
though.
3 worst singers I've ever heard in my life happen to be one right after the other, right after the other. And I said, you know what? at least I won't be as bad as those three.
Well, speaking of which, that first night we actually got the clip from Fritch.
Oh God!
From Fritch singing the first time. Got it here. Take a listen to it.
That is not me.
That's Armando. That's our boy Armando.
Big finale here. Oh yeah. I certainly did. You bastard!
That wasn't Armando, was
I
it?
apologize.
No, listen, I
No,
did not. That was
wasn't-
not me.
That wasn't Fritch. That was one night. Some of my people.
I might be
my
bad.
people came up, and yeah, he was working it out over there. That was when I was doing karaoke over at Rigatoni.
I might be bad, but I'm not that bad.
No, dude, you're good. You're good, Fritch. And I'll be the first one to tell you, Fritch.
Laid it out
That's
there,
why.
didn't
That's why I'm calling a BS on it, because I don't believe you've never sung
you?
before.
It'd be all right if we could just get the Flash to show up now.
Yeah, Flash. Yeah, well, how does that work out?
That's what Billy Ray was actually calling me about. Dude, I ain't seen you in a while. So, well,
Yeah, I mean,
is that
where's
well?
The
where's
Flash is
So
too
let me
quick.
explain. I said, well, Fritch came on with the the IPN, took all the budget. I ain't got $5. I ain't got
here we
$5
go.
to buy a pitcher
Come on,
of beer
Ricky
anymore.
Ricardo. Explain to us, Ricky.
Let me explain.
Listen, when I signed my
me
contract with
time to
IPN, I
explain.
specifically said I hope that this cannot take any money away from Flash.
Well, whoever told you, they lied to you.
Well, I mean,
They lied to
listen,
you,
I only
They crashed his
listen.
budget.
I wanted $5.2 million over 3 years. We settled on 1.2
You see,
per
where,
year.
you see where it all came from. Came
For
right out of
3
my
years.
budget.
It's $1.20.
But But I was told it didn't. I'm sorry.
I'm just telling you like it is, Fritch.
I'm just
Telling it like it is.
That's what you get, man.
But let's hear that again.
This is awesome.
That sounds so much like Armando. That's the same song.
It does sound a little bit like it, doesn't it?
My clip is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You can't really hear it, but it's on YouTube.
It's on the Chris Fritcher.
And the funny thing
folks.
is, I was checking out to see how many hits I had on certain things I posted for the show,
Yeah.
and damn if it didn't pop up first.
Yeah.
Even though there wasn't that many hits on it, I was like, oh my god.
How you
telling
like
you,
that?
man.
Thanks, Hoffa.
You're welcome.
So anytime you type in Fritch in YouTube, it pops up.
The Hoff. The Hoff.
I'll throw it out there for you. Good job, baby. Good
This
job.
was my debut karaoke on the radio here.
Oh.
Here we'll listen to this
Oh.
one. This is the full song right here. Check this out. I'm just telling you.
Oh,
And,
this is the hip hop.
Oh
Check it
yeah,
out right here.
We can't do it.
Some rappers did
Dave
like.
Flash Morgan.
nice.
Dave Flash Morgan.
This is from back in the day. We're doing a little hump day live right there. I was working out. Listen. That's my ex-workout tonight, I think.
Bang bang boogie, say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the
This is
boogie.
Billy
But he
Ray.
screwed me up. He hit
Now
my line.
what you hear is not a
Where
test.
are you?
I'm rapping
I'm coming.
to the beat.
He'd be there
We
in a
switch
minute.
lines.
Me,
This is
the
usually my
groove,
line.
And my friends are gonna try to move your feet.
Oh.
See, I am Wonder Why, and I'd like to say hello.
Hello.
To all the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But
Hello.
first, I got a bang bang, a boogie to the boogie. Say up jump the boogie to
how
the
he
bang
intros me
bang
right
boogie.
here.
Let's rock.
It's rock.
You don't stop.
What?
Don't
Don't
rock
stop.
the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but
You
I'll
heard
brought one fat friend along. And next on the mic is my damn Flash. Come on, Flash, sing that song.
Say,
Yeah.
have you ever went over Billy Ray's house to eat and the food just ain't no good?
Hell yeah.
I said the macaroni soggy, the peas all mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood.
That's it.
So
Get
you
your
try to
hands
bust
up.
it off like
Get
you
your
think
hands
you
up.
can by saying that you're full. And Billy Ray says, Mama, he just being polite. He ain't finished. I said, that's bull. And so your heart
good.
starts pumping and you think of a lie and you say that you already ate.
Yeah,
See, if
he-
you sang
Billy
this
Ray
up there, I
says,
wouldn't have
"Man,
came.
there's
I wouldn't have
plenty of
sang.
food,
Who did?
and they pile some more on
Who
your
did?
plate. And while the stinky food's steaming, your mind starts a dreaming
the
of the
improv's
moment
great
it's
on
time
this.
to leave.
That's good stuff.
And then you look at your chicken and it's still rotten into something that look like cheese. And so you say, that's it. I got to leave this place. I don't care what these people think.
I'm leaving.
I'm just sitting here making myself nauseous with this ugly food that stinks.
There you go. That was my little.
That was good.
That was my karaoke debut on the air.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna
live on the
lie. I ain't
radio.
gonna lie to you. My nipples got a little hard.
I
there.
got to
mean,
put it out there for him. One night we all went to the rack, and it was a Tuesday night. We went to the rack, and we all three laid that down, and Flash just ran with it. Oh man, it was off the chain.
And I was breathing like
Off the
Howie.
Chisane?
I was breathing like Howie after the wrestling match with Bear, doing because I had to do the whole thing by myself. I didn't have my two, because normally we do that for the finale when we go up to Charlie's. If Big H shows up, me, Big H, and Billy Ray. But I can't do that whole thing, bro. It's hard. That song is 7, and that was like the original rap song. You get done, you're like, you're winded. You're walking.
That was good, though.
He's
I
like,
was impressed.
Where's that shot? I need a shot.
I was impressed.
Give me a shot of oxygen. For God's sake.
I was impressed. That was something.
Well, we're planning on hitting it up tomorrow night for show.
All right. I think we should just sing karaoke right now.
You think so?
Yeah, let's do it.
What song?
Well,
I got this feeling.
No, we're not doing no Armando in the place.
come on.
I forgot what I was fighting for.
Well, what do we? Well, man, I can tell you. You know, I got one of Hoffa's favorites. I can do.
Oh,
for
what
you.
is it? What is it?
If I can find it.
It's got to be Leonard Skinner or something.
Chicken fried.
Chicken fried.
Oh man, have you ever heard him do chicken fried?
Y'all
Oh,
gonna
hang
have to
on,
help
man.
me on chicken fried though.
I don't even know.
Man,
what
I've
the
been
heck-
talking all
What the
morning
hell are you
long,
singing?
man.
Chicken fried.
You ain't never heard chicken
Hell
fried?
no, I heard no chicken fried. Only chicken
You
fried
gonna
over
sing
at
chicken fried with
KFC.
us?
This
Huh?
is this
Extra
is
crispy?
Extra crispy.
this is one of
Anybody
this is
could
one of
be
Hoff's,
angry.
one of Hoff's favorites. You ought to hear him do this one right here. It's
All right, Hoffa, you're up,
pretty
man.
good.
Oh, ABBA. Oh my God.
He loves this one. Watch it. Gets a happy. He gets some happy feet
Oh,
going.
yeah. Here we go. You want to see some happy feet?
Oh,
That's all I
you got to
got.
come over here in the camera.
ABBA.
You got to come and get the camera action.
That's all I got.
That's it.
Howie's gonna pull up the happy feet for me today. Pull it off, Howie.
You gonna sing?
Oh man, he ain't gonna sing it. We ain't doing it.
He knows that ain't the right song.
I
Listen, you should be
apologize.
singing that, man. You can dance. Come on, man.
I'm telling
Fritz, you
man.
sing it, I'll sing with you.
I am not singing this.
That's what
I'm a
I thought.
heterosexual. I don't sing that.
Thank you very much.
Oh man.
Pull me
All
out
right.
pull me out some chicken.
Yeah, he did. Howie, Lucky 13's in the house. He's Mr. Cornhole Champion.
The champ of the
The
cornhole.
All right, well-
cornhole champion of the world right there.
I'm out of here. How are your producers here? So I'm out of here.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you stepping in.
The cornhole
while he was on
champions
his way
here
down.
also.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fritz of the Fritz Show, ladies and gentlemen. Check
Thank
him
you
out weekdays here on the IPN Radio Network,
I actually checked him out
10 to
this morning.
noon,
He had a buzz, yes.
Eastern Standard Time.
Checked you out this morning.
Oh, you listened this morning?
Yeah. I was trying to bump your numbers.
We'll give him his. We're gonna
to 11 now.
Yeah.
give the Fritz his exit song.
Howie listened to the show, so he's up to 11.
This is the Fritz's exit song. He'll be working it out as he goes on.
Come on, pimp juice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Fritz. Get your hands up.
So,
Get
do I
your
get that song
hands
every time
up.
I come on your show?
That's gonna be your new song.
I like
yeah.
that.
For my pimp juice.
Love him for his pimp juice.
I'm all about it, man. All right. Pimp Juice is out of here.
That's it. Pimp juice. I'm out. That's it.
You can't do anything after that. I mean that's where do you go from there? It's perfect. Yeah, I mean, yeah. After the Pimp Juice, matter of fact, you should just turn off the show now. You're done. Pimp Juice.
Thanks y'all
That's
for
it.
listening. We appreciate it. We're out. Flash out. That's it.
What'd I miss?
You missed the first 30 minutes of the show, my friend.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
But-
only
but
30 minutes.
But I'm
though,
sure
so-
we'll make up for it.
I'd like to say I was stuck in traffic.
But he'd be lying.
I'd like to believe that. I would like to believe that.
But I was getting my grub on.
You were you?
I was getting my grub on.
What'd you get?
What did I get?
Little Taco
Yeah,
Bell?
no,
Taco smell?
No, I got some kind of fire chicken sandwich from.
and you didn't bring nothing for Flash?
From
Little chicken sandwich?
Oh,
Good, that. Didn't bring that
Chick-fil-A.
for
By the way,
Yeah.
speaking of food,
Yeah.
I just want to bring this up. Does anybody here eat at Taco Bell? Taco Hell?
Oh, I love
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
Oh, yeah.
what was the story? I caught some.
They're being sued.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See what happened is
What had happened
is their meat. Well, it ain't 100% meat.
Yeah. Where's the beef?
It's
What is
like
it?
30% beef.
Yeah. They got a bunch of
And
fillers.
it's
in there.
fillers. Yeah. Woo. Now my question is, what classifies as a filler?
Well, what did they say it was? I heard them say that it was some kind of wheat germ and.
Well, I know they use like some kind of wheat extract or something
Yeah.
like that, and then I know some people use soybean.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's always good for you.
Which so
it's
far,
But it's not beef.
So far, I will say this: I'm okay with all that. If that's what I'm consuming, I'm okay.
Speeds up
But
the
if you start
metabolism.
telling me I got pig ears and everything, I'm out.
No,
So
I
I'm
don't
going to
believe-
sue. I'm going to join this lawsuit.
I don't believe that that's what they were talking about. It was mostly
Like
some kind
soybean
of,
and stuff like that, yeah.
soybeans and some kind of weird extracts and stuff. It's just filler. It's not beef, obviously.
No
Well, I have
wonder-
to- I have
no
to say,
wonder
though-
that 5-layer gimmick's only 89 cents.
Exactly. That's exactly. But you know, I have to say, when you're scrolling the internet and the day before you had Taco Hell,
Yeah.
and you see being sued over beef, you get like a queasy feeling in your stomach.
I get a
automatically.
queasy feeling every time I eat there. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, see,
That's,
And now we know
that's
why.
usually after
it's
effects,
not
but
that.
that's good.
It's that not so fresh feeling, if you know what I mean.
And it ain't your pimp juice.
It ain't pimp juice. No.
That just means it's been ran through once before.
That's all right, man. That's all
I
right.
think I've eaten this one before.
That's it, right there.
All right, now I'm really out of here. That's my song. I'm out of it.
Oh, man. Fritz of the Fritz Show. Check him out here on the IPN. That's our boy from back in the day right there. Finally got him over here. It's about dang time.
Wow. What else did I
Anyway.
miss?
Well, dude, let me tell you something. When you miss the Fritz, just on the mic,
I did miss Fritz.
you've missed. You pretty much missed the show. I mean, like you said, we could pretty much shut her down now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's all
I'm
good.
just saying.
Show's over now.
Could have saved myself some traffic.
As one of my
Now,
old
believe it-
engineers, one of my old engineers used to say, "Show's over, monkey's dead."
Honestly, we talked a little bit about everything, but we started off talking about the State of the Union because
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
We
actually
did.
watched that?
Then we-
well, see, because of my see
Well,
what happened because of my show.
What had
I have
happened
to.
was,
That has a lot more to do with you than it does us, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't talk
But-
about bikers or anything, did they?
well, honest to goodness, you
No.
know, I think the Doritos conversation probably was about as exciting as that.
Wow. I can
More-
play that back.
Better content.
I can play that back.
Better content right there.
Hey, don't be dissing on the cheeseburger late night Doritos.
There are no dissing coming
I
from
hear
this
a
side.
lot about them, but I have yet to either see or taste.
Let me tell you, you worried about that mystery meat from
Yeah, what do
from
they
Taco
do?
Bell after eating one of those potato chips. Let me tell you. Let me describe this again for you. Imagine taking a Dorito potato chip,
Mhm.
All right.
okay, and biting into it
Yeah.
and tasting ketchup,
Uh-huh.
mustard,
Uh-huh.
and then wait for it, the beef off a grill on a potato chip, in the potato chip, I should say.
A toasty corn tortilla, no
And then
no
you
doubt.
sit back
No
and
doubt.
go,
Wow, I need fries.
that was good. Wait a minute. No. You don't do that. Your mind tells you, wow, that was pretty darn good.
I need a
And then
cherry
you
Coke
realize
now.
you just ate a potato chip and you're like,
Whoa.
what the hell is in that?
What just happened there?
You know what? I'm going to bring back a bag of.
Haven't I heard that
been,
I'm going to bring them. I'm going to go. I'm going
I've
to get them.
been, I've been wanting to sample that.
I
Don't
haven't-
worry about it. I'll take it out of the Fritz Show budget.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Oh,
I appreciate
you got a
that.
budget? What the hell?
That's it. Well, it used to be ours. Used to be ours. That's what you missed. You know.
I think there's $1 left in it, so I'll take it out and we'll buy a bag of Doritos.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Hey, good luck. All right. Well, yeah, man.
No,
I
that
like
big
the
old
spare
cherry
rib
Coke
potato
or
chips.
You get
spare ribs.
I'm telling you, it's freaky. It's so freaky. You're like, I want to like grab another one, but your mind starts playing tricks, and you're like, it shouldn't taste like that. So you like, we
stack
literally
two of
went
them,
around
you
the
double
office where I
cheeseburger.
used to work, and we had people taste them, and everybody, it was 10 for 10. Everyone ate the chip, and they're like, yeah, I'm good. That's just completely too weird. No one ate more than one,
You put
and the
two
bag
of them
just sat
together
there.
and you get a double cheeseburger.
Pimp juice. I'm out.
I was trying to look up the what you call it there, but if you're done, we'll hit it.
You know, my plan
All right.
today is I'm actually going to get the rest of those archive videos up. I brought my big drive so I can get all that done today.
You brought the big
I
drive,
brought the big
the
drive.
big boy
The
drive,
big boy drive.
in the house right there.
Yeah.
That's hot, Daddy-O.
It looks so big, but it actually works.
Well, it's not the size that matters.
Look at there. That's how you use it.
But then again, maybe it is.
That's his big boy
This
drive.
is how he do it.
You gotta look at Howie though and
that's
see
a
how
700
small he
gig.
is. It's only proportionate to Howie though.
Yeah, that's a 700 gig drive there.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy talk right there.
Yeah, right.
Technology, people.
Actually, it's a 750.
Ooh, 50
Technology.
extra gigs.
That's 50 extra.
How many gigs are you, Howie?
Up in here. Lucky 13's up in the house.
2
Got a
gigs.
day
See,
off,
and it's
hanging out
smaller
with
than
the
Howie.
boys.
See, technology.
Technology,
Yeah.
jamming a bunch of stuff into small areas. We got to talk to my boy now.
Hey,
We do,
listen, when
bike night
when we
every,
come
every
back,
Monday night out at Beef
we're
O'Brady's in
gonna
Wesley
talk
Chapel.
to, we're
Great,
gonna talk to
great
Lucky
bike
13.
night, great event. We have a great time out there. We bring out the music and the Roadshow trailer, the official Rockin' Roadshow dually.
And it is no laughing
Looking
matter.
sweet out there with the cool lights on top.
Serious cornhole action went on Monday.
By the way, got to give a shout out. God, I can't even remember the guy's name now. That sucks. I feel kind of stupid right now, to be honest with you.
Cornhole Chris?
No, not Cornhole Chris. The guy that has the shop right next to the battery guy next to over next to Born to Ride. He's going to be hooking the truck up with the deep cycle battery
you
and the,
mentioned that,
and
so
the
that
switch.
You stop running your battery down,
So we can
jumpstart you to
yeah,
bike
we
back.
can throw it down. We can put the lights on and whatnot and leave them on while the truck ain't running. That's hot, Daddy. Yeah. Anyway, Cornhole Chris got with us a couple of weeks ago, and he's been coming out on Monday nights and bringing the cornhole game out, and we got everything. That's not an earthquake. That's just a train going by there. We're right on the tracks. So he decided we'd come out and kind of whet people's appetite, see how the crowd would respond to it, and they're loving it. They're loving it out there at Beef O'Brady's in Wesley Chapel.
Everyone's
are
loving it,
digging it,
including
man.
Lucky 13.
So so we and that was the idea was so we would get some tournaments going on. We had 6 teams, and I got to tell you, Cornhole Chris brought some of his what I believe to be incognito, some of his pro players out there.
I think so too, man. I was watching.
No boy with the neon shirt.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he was
That was Gator.
That was
Gator.
Gator. Yeah.
Gator. He was he was all into it, bro. He was into it.
The first game I played was against Gator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went quick.
And I mean, he's got the arch. He's got that whole everybody. It's so funny because everybody's got their own. You and I were talking about it.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own system. Like Gator likes to wad it up into a ball. So when it goes up, puts a little arch on there. When it hits the board, it sort of spreads out and it doesn't
Right, 'cause it
slide as much.
sticks.
I think. That's what I'm just an observer. I'm just an observer. So anyway. But it was a deal where I guess what did they do? A coin toss to pick or they put everybody's name in a hat to pick your teams.
Yeah, something like that. That's what it was.
So like 2 pros couldn't get on there and just blow everybody right out of the water.
Well, unless
Made it a little fair.
unless they got put together, because remember they started with the cards to team you up.
I wasn't out there for that
okay.
part.
Well,
No, the cards were there.
Cornhole Chris, he brought out a partial deck of cards. It had 2 of Joker down to I think it was like 10, I guess, depending on I guess that was 6, right? So he had 2 of each of those cards in there, and everybody just drew a card, and whoever you had the matching card with that was your partner.
Right.
And
I want to try to get Cornhole Chris on the phone, talk to us a little bit while we're talking here.
But so I got put with a stranger, and I think everybody pretty much did.
Yeah, so did I. I got put with this guy, Jake. Never met
Jake,
him.
that was your
Jake,
partner
that
right
was my
there.
bad, yeah.
You and Jake seemed like you were best friends by the end of the whole
Hey,
thing.
man.
going.
Well,
We
heck,
won.
they had
We were
won
best
every
friends.
game.
No, we lost, actually.
No, they lost the first one.
Yeah, we lost the
Oh,
first
you
one. We
did?
went
It
down to
was
losing
your
bracket.
what's the bald guy, the police guy. That's a police
Jim
buddy.
Seibel, yeah.
Jim Saba. He
Jim
took us out.
and
Call him
then
impersonator.
and then the girl that used to come out to the old school skate. I can't remember her name.
Right.
What up, man?
Cornhole Chris.
What you doing?
We're live on the air, man. We're talking about Monday night's big cornhole tournament.
Yes,
Right now,
sir.
we
Good
got
one.
Monday night's winner in the house with us, Lucky 13.
Yo.
Uh-oh.
So we were talking about what a great time it is and how much fun we had doing the cornhole tournament. That was the first one we did. We had you come out a couple of weeks ago, kind of whet people's appetite, and then Monday night, man, we blew it out. Well, we had 6 teams, right?
6 teams, yep.
So a decent pie. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to go over some of I didn't realize it. I just went on and did a Google for cornhole. And there's actually the ACA, the American Cornhole Association.
Wow,
then
that
there's
is not something I'd want to brag about belonging to. You know,
They
it might be
ain't
taken
playing
wrong.
around. This is serious business here.
It could be
how we
taken
do it.
wrong. Yeah.
There's an ACO also. It's American Cornhole Organization, which is actually the primary one.
Now, are you a part of any of these?
No, I'm not a registered member yet, but I plan to be soon. So
He's a wannabe.
all it is you pay them their money, and then they call you a member.
Is that what it is?
It's just another place to send money.
Exactly. Just some place else to send your money and whatnot. Got to pay.
Yep.
Pay the web designer to keep the website up or something. I don't know. But so, as you know, what are some of the main rules of cornhole? Now, I when you were going over all the rules and regulations of how the game is played and whatnot, I was entertaining the masses doing the door prizes and whatnot. So I missed that part. I wanted to kind of hear that. What are the actual rules of a cornhole game when you're doing a tournament?
Well, it's much like horseshoes. You play across from your partner. You alternate taking turns against the person you're playing. You throw every other bag,
Right.
total 4 bags,
Right.
and the scoring takes place after that round, and you subtract the difference. So if one guy scores 7 points, the other guy scores 4. The guy who scores 7 only gets 3 points. So,
Yeah, I understood all that. Exactly.
I got it
Howie's got it.
Yeah, well-
Howie got all that.
It took me a couple games to figure it out, but
all.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right. See, I always have a problem keeping score of the dang thing. That's why I always have Howie do it. That's how I do it. I have Howie do it.
And his biggest problem is he has to take his shoes off when he gets over 10.
Right. I have a problem with that.
20, forget it.
Yeah.
So now, as far as like throwing, you got to stay behind the box.
you get stand behind the front of the board.
All right. So you can get anywhere. You can be at the back of the board, but you can't go past the front of the board when you toss.
Correct.
What is the distance between the boards?
Distance is 27 feet from the front of the board to the front of the other board.
27 feet?
27 feet.
And
Did
the
you,
length,
now, did
the
you
length
make
of the
that? Did you
boards are
make
what,
that number
3?
up?
I have no idea where it came from, but that's what those so-called organizations came up with as being the regulation.
Because looking at the court layout here, rule number 1, I guess that makes it 33 feet to the hole.
Yeah, from hole to hole, it's about 33.
All right. So now we're getting somewhere here. I'm understanding.
Yep.
Getting more into the intricacies of the game. So anyway, so it got pretty heated up in there. I got to tell you, man. My boy Lucky 13. But I was. There's a couple times that people thought I left because I was all entrenched in the game. But that was the cool thing is everybody by the end of the game was over there watching the cornhole tournament go on.
It's kind of funny. It's a bike night, and not many people hanging out around the bikes. Nobody wanted to play bike games. They all wanted to play cornhole.
Want to play a little cornholio? Getting it done right there.
What's funny is I think 3 out of the 4 finalists were pretty much all newbies.
Yeah,
That's
and,
me.
dude, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the same thing with me. I feel like I'm not half bad at it, but man, I don't know. I don't know.
I wouldn't call him half good either.
I don't know that. Well, I beat you. I don't know that I want to. I don't know that I want to go up
I'm no
against.
good.
I don't know that I want to go up against Lucky though. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it was his wife. I thought for sure was going to actually.
See, me too, because the
Yeah.
week before she whipped that booty.
Oh,
I ain't
yes,
gonna
she
lie
did.
to you.
Oh, yeah, she did.
She put a shellacking on you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
She did.
I'll
But,
call
I
a spade
taught her
a spade.
everything I know, so,
I call a spade a spade. But man, I'm gonna tell you right now, it got kind of heated there towards the end. As a matter of fact, I believe when she got put out, she was so angry she had to go in there and hit the bar.
Oh, she did hit the bar.
She did hit the bar. That's why I had to win, because
She
she was
spent
spending the
your
money
winning,
before
yeah.
I even got it.
She was working up that bar
she
tab
did
for
too.
him.
When
to
she
pay off.
when she marched in there, she said, "You better win."
You see what I'm saying?
She wasn't playing around either. She was not kidding.
You
That
don't
was
piss
not
off that
any.
Cuban, I'm telling you.
There was no kind of joking going on right there. bro.
She needed somebody
Hey,
covering
Flash,
that
I
bar
put
tab.
up something on your Facebook.
Yeah.
Picture of a set of cornhole boards I kind of drew up for you. I want you to check it out
On the Facebook.
on your Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, here.
Rockin'
Let me
Roadshow.
turn that over to my IT department. See if we can get that up there right quick.
Well, that was quick.
There you go.
You see, right there.
That's my IT department right there. That's how we do it. In case you didn't know. Oh, we're checking that out right now. All right, so cornhole, Chris, where else are you doing cornhole, man? That's a lot of fun. I got to tell you. We're trying to get it so we can like incorporate you into all the bike nights. We're actually working on a couple of other bike nights that we want to get you out to if you're available. Are you doing it any place else, other than coming out to Beefs on Monday nights?
Yeah, well, right now that's the limit of it, but if there's good opportunity and it looks like it's gonna have a good turnout somewhere, maybe we'll try somewhere else as well.
Yeah, definitely, man. We want to get you out there for that because I'll tell you right now, it's so funny because everybody kind of looks at it, ha 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 ha, but then they get into it, and man, dude, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, and I mean, how old is your son, Chris?
He's 11.
Now, Chris brought his son out to the rack last Wednesday night. And I'm gonna tell you right now, me and your son were playing, and man, he was on it. He was on it. I think he beat me once, and I beat him once. But man, he was good.
Yeah, even the kids can play. That's what's fun about it.
He got the little arch. He got that little what I like to call the arch thing going on right there, where you toss the bag kind of high.
Hey, Chris, you were talking about the Flash, the Rockin' Roadshow boards. Is that what you were referring
Look
to?
at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot, Daddy-o.
Turn them around. Turn it around. Let me check this.
Look at this, 13. Check this out. Look at this.
Let me go full screen with it.
All right, we're loading it up full screen. We'll put it up in front of the camera right there. We got to get a look at that. How we do? It's working on it.
New IT department.
That's it. Check it out. Stand by. Let's go.
That camera.
Stand by. We're gonna put it up on the camera right now. Stand by. Let me get the right mouse going on here. Look at that. That would be Rockin' Roadshow cornholes right there. Cornhole boards. That's cool, dude. That's hot.
I like that design.
I like that. So do they make? So when you design these things, I mean, you're obviously you build them, and if folks if folks want their own set, they can call you, and or obviously we can we can put you in touch with the right people that you need to get with.
Yeah, you can go to www.tampacornhole.net.
Is that what it is? TampaCornhole.net. We need to get that up. We need to get that up on our website in case people want to get some of those special design ones. That's cool, man. I like that.
Excellent.
I say go ahead and go for it.
I'll on that for you soon.
I'm gonna see that.
Yeah. What's
all right, man. Actually, I got a set of cornhole boards I'm finishing up right now, so I got to get back to work.
Well, go get back to work, brother. We'll see you. We'll see you soon. We'll touch base with you, and like I say, we'll be working on getting you back out to some of the other bike nights that we got in the works.
Excellent. All right, give me a shout.
All right, brother. We'll see you later on.
Later, Flash.
Cornhole Chris right there. TampaCornhole.net. I always get screwed up when I try to say it too fast.
That's easy for you to say.
I was about to say.
It's not that easy.
I was about to say, really.
Dude got heated. You and your boy just pulled it out.
Oh yeah. We ended up losing the first one. Got put in the losers bracket after that.
So then you had to play twice.
Well, we had to play the undefeated team twice.
Which was?
What was that man's name?
What's your boy?
You're talking about Impersonator.
Impersonator.
The Impersonator. Yeah. That's the one.
So Lucky 13 against the Impersonator.
That was
What's
it.
up with that?
And I got to tell you, my boy's wife's kind of hot, so you had extra distractions. You should have got a couple of points for distraction points. Just saying.
It was I was glad she was next to me and not across from me. That's all I got to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, wasn't she one of those the ones he was talking about that they had brought in specifically to play cornhole? Because I have never seen her up there before.
No, she's been up there. She and her husband ride. As a matter of fact, they were out at when we did the remote out at.
Yeah, but that wasn't his wife. That's not his wife. Now that you mention it, his wife was sitting down next to you.
Yeah, that wasn't Jim's wife. It wasn't Jim's wife. She was sitting down there with my wife.
The girl that you were playing against and her husband. The husband was on another team.
Right.
He was sitting. He was sitting opposite of her on the other curb, waiting for her to finish up. But they've been out at some of the bike nights. As a matter of fact, she's in that's the first thing they did is came over to get the newborn to ride because her picture's in it, where she was at. I want to say it was M&H, and she got a picture of her buying one of a bike cover, motorcycle cover for his motorcycle.
Yeah, regardless.
So
she was a distraction.
She's definitely a biker.
She was hottie.
She was a distraction. We'll just leave it at that.
And an old school skater.
There you go.
I might add. Just saying, throwing it out there. All right. Well, congratulations to you on winning the cornhole tournament. We'll do it again, weather permitting, on Monday.
Absolutely.
Which I understand is supposed to be pretty good. So we should be good to go.
Listen to that right
Should be good to go.
Sweet.
We're going to play a couple songs. And we will be back here
Friday
in
night.
just
I'll
a
tell you
couple
what,
of
man,
minutes.
we've
We got
got
to talk
one
a little bit about
busy weekend.
Also, busy weekend.
What are we doing this weekend?
Well, starting Friday. Starting tonight.
Everybody's going to be out at the rack tonight, celebrating this nice weather that got all the bad crap out of the way last night here in the Tampa Bay area locally. What a storm that was. So tonight we're going to be at the rack. Coker and Westbrook going to be performing live, doing their thing. And you're threatening, I hear, to bring the banjo out after hearing the Eastbound.
I
and
would
Down.
I would like to
Load it
bring
up
the
and
banjo
truck it.
out and play with
You're
going to
do what
Westbrook.
everybody else says can't be done.
Oh, you go there.
You hear that? Lucky 13?
I hear you, man.
He's talking some smack-ole right there. Threatening. He even says he can play bass better than Ron. I don't know about all that.
I know, but the guy is
Big
like
Ron.
right up here.
He does. He gets it all up in there, man. But he's been, man, that boy's toured with some national acts, man. Not to mention he went to school.
That makes him great?
Yeah. I think it might make him a little better than you since he does it for a living every night. It's not like he can get up there and work on Gold Wings. Do the web stuff. I'm just telling you like it is. I'm just calling it like I see it, Howie. But anyhow, yeah, tonight we're going to be out at the Rack in Brandon, 1025 East Brandon Boulevard. Coker and Westbrook doing their thing live. $5 volcanoes.
I got to do one of those.
Gets
I still
hooked.
haven't. I talked about it last
Everybody
week and
gets
haven't done
hooked
it.
on the volcanoes.
Maybe that's why I haven't done it yet.
$2 long
I can't
necks
afford
Bud
another
Light.
habit.
Get yourself a Bud Light, just $2. Long necks. Getting it done right there. And then this Friday, we're going to be out at, of course, tomorrow we'll be at Charlie's just doing our thing. Friday, we're going to be out at Peggy's Corral. We're heading down south a little bit to Peggy's Corral. It is the Everyday Rider Friday. We do it the last Friday of the month. I'm bringing the whole kit and caboodle out there. They're actually going to set us up in the back on the stage.
At where?
At Peggy's Corral.
At Peggy's Corral?
Yeah.
Do
Peggy's Corral.
we still have a caboodle?
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought we used that puppy up in
I got the kit and the caboodle.
Oh, okay.
Got them both, baby.
Could have swore I used the caboodle up at
Nope.
Giptown.
Nope. You used some of it. We didn't. We still got some of that caboodle
Sorry
left.
about that.
So we're gonna be out there. They got $100 cash for the best everyday rider. So bring your everyday riders out there. It ain't got to be all chromed out and whatnot. Lucky 13 will be getting up in that because he rides it every day.
Every single day.
We got live music. We got 50-50. We're going to be doing all kinds of giveaways. We got vendors. I think we're going to bring back the Frozen T-shirt contest. Have you seen that?
I love that.
We're going to do the Frozen.
Absolutely.
Dude, let me tell you something right now.
Yeah.
Woo! We did it out there.
Amazing.
We did that out there for that big poker run that we had. And, dude, let me tell you something. They were beating the crap out of it.
That was a lot of fun.
People were sitting on them. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen. I'm going to tell you right now. If you that's 57. If you haven't seen the Frozen T-shirt contest, I talked to Debbie. She's got them things in the freezer even as we speak to get them good and hardened up. Celebrate everybody's birthday in the month of January. Free cake, photos, and shots of Jack Daniels. Drinking dark whiskey. What in the
I don't know,
world?
man. It
I
sounds
am
like
turning
doing?
the pages at Born to Run.
Oh, you're going through the virtual magazine?
Yes.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, so I can check
So that's Friday night. Put that down on your night planner.
That's a day planner, by the way.
Saturday, we're doing Gasparilla. I can't wait for Gasparilla. That's the pirate invasion. Kids Parade.
Sunday is
Kids
nothing
Parade's
but,
awesome.
But Sunday is strictly recuperation. Is that correct?
No.
No, negative.
Oh, we got something else going on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. That'll be on page 15, which you'll be putting up.
Tiki Hut?
Oh, yeah, baby. We're doing the Tiki Hut run. We're going to be out there starting around noon. There are going to be bands all day long. The Greg Billings Band will be playing. Coker and Westbrook are going to be playing. Holy cow, dude. It's going to be off the chain down there. $1,000 shopping spree they're going to be giving away for first place. It's a poker run going to a bunch of different places. But we're going to be at the Tiki Hut. It's going to go to O'Leary's, the Sneaky Tiki, Freaky Tiki, Rip Wrecked Tiki, Banana Bob's Tiki. But Tiki Hut, that's where we're going to be. Brought to you by Land Shark and Born to Ride. By the way, if you want to get in on being a vendor down there, no charge on that. Got to call Zippy, see if he can bring the hot sauce out there. And they got hotel rooms for $60, special deal. Probably, because we'll be there all day. And dude, you know how it is when J. Coger Live gets out there. We're hitting the dark whiskey. Don't want to be don't want to be drinking and driving. So get yourself in a room, get it all hooked up. So lots of stuff, man. We've got a busy weekend. Starting tonight. Our weekend starts now. To now. Not tomorrow, to now.
To now.
Obviously, we're going to have to postpone. We'll get you the information as soon as we can. We had to postpone last night's deal out at Coyote Ugly here in Ybor City because the rain was just ferocious. So funny. I looked out the window as I was leaving here. The sun was out. It was beautiful. 80 degrees here in Tampa yesterday. If you're up in where it's snowing right now, I know you're a little jealous about that. It was 79 degrees. I had 80 on my thermostat in the truck when I left here. 80 degrees here in Tampa. But that fueled some pretty nasty storms that came through. We had a cold front come through last night. And cold here in Tampa, folks. It's going down to 47, I think. That's cold dust, Tampa, folks.
That was way cold.
But dude, let me tell you, that wind blew, and I was watching our local news channel here that covered the storm. Man, there was people putting it. It's so cool with the smartphones, man. People were showing the waves down at the beach crashing up on the shoreline. They were showing trees getting struck by lightning, and it was crazy.
Yeah, man. They said it was like 75-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, some areas had 75-mile-an-hour gusts. It was unbelievable. Didn't happen at Howie's house, but some other places here locally it happened. It actually happened.
So,
Not at Howie's place.
If Howie didn't see it, it didn't happen.
To Howie, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So it was crazy weather we had up in here last evening. Look at people are just peering in. They're looking in.
Looking in. Nothing to see.
Nothing to see here.
Is it?
Except for the Rockin' Roadshow. So, what else you got over there, Howie? We're talking on the mic. You're probably are you practicing doing some stuff? All right. Out a little farther down the road, Florida Cracker Fest. I'm going to be involved in that. That's happening February 11th through the 13th. Presented by the Triple Canopy Ranch and Mud Bog. And our friends up at, what's that Honda dealer up there in Wesley Chapel?
I don't know. There's
usually there's a banner hung up back here.
Yeah, well, every time I come in here, Fitch has got that thing knocked down.
Dang Fitch. I'll tell you what. Performance Honda, Wesley Chapel. The place to buy your next motorcycle or ATV or watercraft.
Tell him Lucky 13 sent you.
Tell him 13 sent you. He'll get a little commission and we'll all have beer. You know what I'm saying? He shares the wealth. That's what I love about
Absolutely.
it. That's why I love my boy right there. But, yeah, man, lots of cool stuff happening around here, and we definitely want you to be a part of it. Howie is updating our events calendar even as we speak. Look at him right there. That's him right there. See him right there?
Right there.
He's doing it. Look at look how intense he gets when he's at a big stuff.
Man, look at that face. He's just
see that? Talking to himself, cursing a little bit under his breath.
True IT guy.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, tonight if you're in the house and you're going to be around your computer, last week the girls debuted the Pin Up America radio show. Heard on most of these stations here. And evidently they did a fantabulous job. It was off the chain, I heard. Fantabulous.
Like it.
That's like fantastic and something fabulous. Yeah, that's what it is. Fantastic and fabulous all rolled into one big word. But they get started about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the Pinup Girls, and then hit on a little bit on burlesque. Oh, yeah, it's true. They hit up a little bit, a little burlesque.
Yeah.
And don't worry, if Howie is on that show, he will be behind the camera. He will not be doing any burlesque, so it is safe. Howie will not be in his big feather gown.
No? Well, he was last night.
Looking like Lola out there at the Coco Cabana. It'll be none of that.
Oh.
Intensity, man. Look at right now. Look at the intensity on my boy right there.
If they could just hear him. Yeah, it's all under his breath.
Howie got a little facial hair going on this week because it's Gasparilla, and he will be pirated up once again this Saturday. We're looking forward to that. That'll be a good
day.
Time. Good time out there. Be a good time. So, anyhow, that's what we got happening there.
I'm looking for the reschedule of the Coyote Ugly gig.
Well, that's yet to be announced. That is to be announced.
Yeah.
To be announced. I think we might put it off. It's either going to be this next Tuesday or the following, so that we can get it into the new Born to Ride magazine. Hour. Just got everything up to date on the website. Go to rockinroadshow.com. Find out where we are going to be. See what we can do.
Technically, it's not on the
coming up here in
website
just a
yet.
little bit.
Currently,
We're going to get back to play a little music, take a little break, and we will come back in a couple of minutes. Get there in a little
close
bit.
to the end of the show again,
All
man.
right.
I'm telling you.
Friday,
right now,
Peggy's Corral.
we're having too much doggone fun.
That's
right now.
happening tonight. The
This is
Rack.
the Rockin' Roadshow. Tell 10 of your friends
The
right
Rack
now.
tonight in
I
Brandon.
don't have a
Friday,
rack.
Peggy's
Gonna be there.
Corral.
I don't have a rack. You got a rack?
I don't have a rack.
And hey, it's a nice rack. We got the Tiki Bar happening on Sunday. That's Sunday.
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 That's what I said. It's the Tiki Hut run.
Well,
Yeah,
he
got
said
the
it
Tiki
better
Hut
than
run. But we will be at the
That's
Tiki
'cause
Hut
he's
down there, just south of Peggy's Corral, there by the big flea market. Greg Billings Band going to be playing. Coker and Westbrook going to be playing. I got live entertainment scheduled all day long.
You know, that's going to be an amazing event, too. But I'll tell you why. It's because I absolutely love the Greg's Billings Band. And I actually really like Coker and Westbrook.
Well, you don't love them.
Well, they won't let me play with them.
Well,
Got to be a
I
better
mean,
way.
come
Got to be
on.
a better way to say that.
I think I'm going to leave that alone.
I'm just saying. So yes, busy weekend. Of course, we got Gasparilla. Saturday. We'll be out there and going through downtown Tampa. I understand a 6 mile ride. 6 miles.
That's a ride
6
if we're
mile.
on the float.
Well,
it's
I
a
will
walk for
walk
my wife.
if you're walking.
I'm the DJ, so I got my
Well, now
own
that
little
he's got
private area.
distance, he can get distance now. So that means
Yeah, dude.
you could walk it.
No, I couldn't.
You could.
I will tell you, boys. 2 years ago, I tried
How
the
you
walk
don't
thing.
walk?
I tried to walk a couple years ago, and by the time we got to the bridge that goes over into downtown, over by the convention center,
The one where you knocked your head.
I literally was holding on to the thing, trying to get up onto the steps, dude. I swear,
Oh,
that was my last year. That was the last year that I was with the Rum Runners before it was
And
before
old
the
Cookie was ready to walk another 6 miles.
It
I
was-
mean, she
Cookie can roll out now.
She can.
She loves to walk. I
Cookie was
remember-
ready because she didn't
You
she
know
didn't
what
do her
was funny?
workout. She said she didn't work out today. I think she was ready to go. Use that as her
You
workout.
know what's funny,
Absolutely.
and I'll never forget this. We
We're
had
talking
gone
about
to
the kids'
this
parade.
we had gone to this leadership training seminar, and one of the things they wanted us to teach was about public speaking, and of course she aced that one. Me on the other hand, but one of the things they insisted that we do is to write a 5-minute speech on any subject at all. Of course, being a web developer,
I don't know why I'm getting scared all of a sudden. But
Yeah,
go
this
ahead.
is getting bad.
I wrote my speech on how to develop and put a website up. All right. Well, it was easy to last 5 minutes, and I had no problem with that. And then Karen comes up. Hers was about walking.
AKA Cookie.
Cookie.
Hers was all about walking.
Yeah.
She was able to fill 5 minutes on different ways to walk, the different muscles it pulls, and it was just.
She still got that.
That
That's
was
kind of
goddamn
interesting.
Scientist.
It was
I'll be honest
actually
with you, that's
very
kinda-
interesting.
that's kinda
People were
interesting.
riveted that you could actually fill 5 minutes on how to walk.
Oh, getting all riveted up and
I'm
whatnot.
telling you, man.
It was very interesting, and it was just amazing to look at the other people's face going, walking? You're going to talk 5 minutes on walking.
Yeah.
And she did. She kept us really interested. In
Riveted.
What she had to say. Riveted.
Riveted.
I'll be honest with you, man. You know, I've been on radio for about 18 years. Before that I was since I was 14 years old. I was in the nightclub industry I started in the roller skating rink when I was
Imagine
14
that.
years old.
Imagine that.
that. Roller
Yeah,
skating.
roller skating rink
Yeah,
when I was
remember
14
when we
years
went
old.
roller skating to catch up with
He
him?
didn't show
was
up.
A no-show?
He was a
Yeah.
no-show.
Yeah.
Folks,
know.
I got sick that night. I was on my way, and I said, I can't do it.
Well,
I
at
don't
least you
need this
remembered
in
his
my-
excuse.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I got that flu bug going around. I had to go home.
All right.
So, started at the skating rink, but dude, and as long as I've got a microphone and it's like an entertainment environment, like a club, or on the radio, or a country bar, or the float, whatever it is, I can do. Let me tell you something right now. If I have to get anything near doing something that's serious, it freaks me to no end. I can't do it.
Shut down.
I cannot do it.
He's just not a serious kind of guy.
Right.
I can't do it. I
He
cannot
just cannot
do it.
be serious.
I don't know what to say about that.
Well, I'm entertained by you.
I am. I'm
Wow,
as
see that
well.
I'm doing my job. That's what I do.
I'm just too shy. I can't. No.
Me too. I have to cross that line. I have to hand it over to Howie.
I'm surprised I'm right here.
All right, listen, folks. We got some serious news, and here's how we do it.
It's almost 3 o'clock.
There you go.
Oh.
It don't get any more serious than that.
It gets pretty serious, man.
Hey, folks, thank you so much. Honest to goodness, we appreciate you listening to us. We appreciate you spreading the word for us. We will. We're going to give a call down to.
They can start building their big old posters for the Gasparilla Parade.
Yeah, baby, get those posters ready.
I have some special prizes for those Rockin' Roadshow posters I see in the crowd.
All right,
put a bullseye on them. Put a bullseye on them.
Yeah,
they don't have to because I see it.
RockinRoadshow.com. Put it on there. Get you some. Go down and get you some of that neon poster board so Howie sees you.
Yeah, Howie.
Because he's got to see you. Make sure he sees you.
I got something special for you.
Howie do it. That's how he do it.
That's how we do it.
All right. 3 o'clock, people. We'll see you back here tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Lucky 13, thank you for being here today. We appreciate you, my brother.
No problem, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
And
listen to that voice, man. You got a good radio voice.
He does, man.
He's got a good face for radio.
I was about to say that. I must have a good face for radio.
My boy's got the pipes right there. And we're out before the train comes. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. We out, baby. See ya.